Alright, let me just finish popping this out. Do a really brief test on it. This. Okay. Hopefully we don't run into any other problems. I had a problem where one of my hard drives stopped being seen. And so I couldn't load my chat extension. So I was like, oh. So that's fine, of course. But yeah. All right, let me just get into it. So we left off, we're in the greenhouse. I don't remember exactly how much of that we've done. We're pretty close to what we need, but I think we still need to finish putting together a metal detector. I think that's right. To figure out where within the dirt on part of the greenhouse we need to dig, I think is what's going on. So, okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to get myself something to drink really fast, and then we'll be good to go. So just go ahead and hang tight. I'll be right back. I also figured I should adjust my AC really fast since I was right there. All right, so we've got the shovel to actually dig, and there's the battery and the cable, but I don't know where I get the other parts. I think there's at least the circular disc you would hook up or whatever that pans over the ground to get a wider area that it can detect. And that might be enough, I don't know. I think we've already most explored this stuff. Been moved recently, well, relatively recently, yeah. Yeah, we're not doing anything with that. Probably need batteries for that. Wonder, maybe actually we need a bench or something? And then put these together at like a workbench kind of a thing? But I don't think... Oh, no, here. Oh. Battery. I see. I didn't realize this was here until just now. And then metal detector cable. There we go. Bags of seeds. Names seem to be in Latin, making it extra nerdy. It's fair. Okay. I guess we can do it now. No, wait, not here. Over. There we go. What do we get inside this? Blue lens. Lever. It's a casing for something. Now I have this lens. Very nice. Okay. I don't know. I guess just next time they say to use it or something. I don't know. Okay, so we know the lever goes to that one. Control in here. I bet that I need to find a combination. Okay, so we got the lever, we need the combination though. Alright, that might still be out of the greenhouse. Maybe I left prematurely. Ha! That's what she said. Already did these. Do anything with that. Already done this. It's only up here, nothing like the can't get into down below. Oh, excuse me. I'm just seeing if anything's around, lying on the ground or whatever. Sorry if you can hear the kind of pops and bangs. It's Independence Day in the United States, 4th of July, so there's a lot of fireworks going on. There are a lot. Some of them are even louder. Since I moved apartments over one, I'm on the very end of the building, so I'm closer to the houses, so I can now hear stuff better than I could an apartment over. So it might actually be coming through on the microphone, I'm not sure. Yeah, is there anything more on this screen? I don't think so. We already did this and this. I don't think there's anything more. We already did this, like pulled this object out of here and started this again. Camera case with unlucky ghost under here. Was it blood I saw? And these noises too will continue. They start usually a couple days before the holiday and then continue for a couple of days after. So pretty much the whole weekend the streams will have this potentially. Yeah, looks like some of it is showing up, so my apologies. It's not a whole lot I can do about it. I can adjust the microphone, but then I risk you not hearing me at all. So I probably better not worry about that. So red line goes that way. Then green line continues into there. And there. And go this way. Yeah, just the spot where you dig. So there's no new revelation. I wonder what the point of the blue is going to be. And on the cart of that. Anything on this? Nope. Probably nothing in here, right? Yeah. Black light needs a battery, I think. I don't remember where we have any batteries, to be honest. I don't know if we might not even have any. I don't know. Pretty much, we did this picture, we did this word, and this. This puzzle. I think we got. I mean, that puzzle went to the books, but I think we got everything from there. Don't have a key for this still, or this. My lens, broke my lens. I'll hide it better this time. Still need drawing block B, right? I don't know. We done everything here that it's gonna let me. I think so. Okay. Combination. So we have two different combinations we need to find for this, and then also over on the mechanism where the levers are. Don't know for either of those currently. I think. These might be positions for that statue in the greenhouse now that we know that's there. Maybe. I already tried this up here, right? Yeah, nothing up there. Okay. I think we've done everything in here. Used to be a blueprint there. I don't know if we're supposed to put that back or not. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna end up using here. It doesn't look like it's any kind of chipping tool, because otherwise, realistically, we could use the end of the pointed end of this hammer. So I'm thinking maybe we do like water, pour water in here, it expands and like free when it freezes, but I don't know. Other than taking a closer up look here, or having found the metal detector in the first place, I'm not sure what else would be. It doesn't like the idea of moving anything around, so I don't think that's it. Is there anything on the wall that I'm failing to examine, maybe? No, now just zoom in again. Yep. These don't even zoom in over here anymore because we're done with this. Uh, so many different drawings. At least it's nice. At least it's nice to think that Dahlia had other children keep her company. Got that. I don't know that there's anything more over here to do. I think this probably has something. We don't have anything obvious to do with it. Nothing when you examine with that. Don't have this battery for that. That does nothing. That does nothing. That does nothing. Yeah. None of the stuff we have. So I don't know if we do anything with that or not. Somewhere very close here, people look at this exact sky and they are not in an abandoned haunted hospital. Yeah. Somewhere out there, people feel real safe. Well, the lights on when I left, they must have been on the same breaker at the as the park, I guess. I hope. Excuse me. And other than putting these pieces in place, potentially, literally nothing with this. Too dark to make anything out. Didn't I see a projector on the roof of the trailer? Yeah, I Still need to get up there. Still don't know how I'm supposed to do it. I mean, I don't know that I need to get up there for a fact, but everything seems to point in that direction, but we're still not to that point, I guess. Okay. I still don't know what to do with this. Yeah, nothing that happened. So I wonder, now that we have the third lens, I wonder where that's going to come into play. Because nothing, as far as I can see, is lighting up at all. There's the red that way, but that's just the initial trail, though, leading us out. Like if we go here, there's no red, right? So it's like basically you're done. Another. This isn't a key, but a plate. I need to find. Oh, found something. What's that? Drawing block B left. What's that? Oh, these must be things for that circle on the floor, maybe. Okay. Hey, Monmouth, welcome. So we did get something with the lens just a second ago in the back room over there, so that's good. It's like using it all around and seeing if you have anything show up. It's a lot of back and forth. All right, so we now have these. This we had this before. That was from the gate that it is now shut, from behind the gate, but now is shut. So we can't get back to those rooms anymore. We got that one. We got this one. These are all block B. Make me wonder. We can't get into block A because block A is all collapsed and burned. So I don't know. So I guess we're looking on the wall. Well, potentially the floor too, I suppose. There's this that led us to the greenhouse in the first place. But, I mean, we've already been to the greenhouse. Not that we can't go back, but, I mean, we don't need the red line from his eyes to follow as a trail. We already have followed the trail. I kind of looked in here earlier, but I wasn't all that thorough because I didn't think that we'd get anything from any of the rooms, and then we just got that one symbol, so who knows. Alright, so no there. Cannot go there anymore. The gate is closed. What happened? The place is haunted, and it closed you out once it decided it didn't like where you had gone or something. That's block B. This is block A over here, but we can't go inside it, so I don't know that we're going to get any symbols from there. To find more. Actually, I should check Back over here. No, not here. Hang on. No, it is. Yeah, yeah. It's down the hall this way. That's right. Over here, on the floor here, are these similar to those symbols? So sort of like the 7 and upside down 7, and then like a little curly. No, I don't think those are for here. What was the other combination? I just saw it earlier tonight. I think it was in the greenhouse, I think. So we're missing this. That's not a combination, though. Trying to remember where that combination was. It's not over here. These are just drawings that where our character says she's glad Dahlia had other kids to play with. We already got the metal detector from here. There's nothing else here except for these Latin names for seats. We dug here. Nothing back here anymore or up here. This, I think there still might be something with this. It says it was moved recently. Well, relatively recently, but nothing, as far as I know, to do with that currently. This just references the reporter, the camera he had, and then we already got this fountain working and got the was it piece of metal or something from it earlier. Where was the combination? Oh, well, there's this also. This isn't what I was thinking of when I said combination, but I think we're missing some pieces from here as well. Oh, that's the combination we need. We go up here to this. We need a combination to know in what order to pull those. And then that will open this. We don't know. I don't know where we get the combination for that. I don't even know if we have any of that written down. We've got this. What a strange contraption. Stars? Levers? Well, I definitely don't have to worry about this machine until I find the missing levers. Hopefully by then I've found out its purpose. I believe this is a door, but I don't see any knob or keyhole. There's that strange globe nearby, and both have stars on them. This door, this place, this corridor gives me a feeling of deja vu, like something happened here, something bad. So we get this combination, whatever this is, and then we can open that. I don't know where we get the combination, though. Currently. Don't think there's anything down there for us anymore, at least not right now. Still don't know how to open this up. She says that she'd like to see what it is, but she can't break the concrete with her bare hands, implying that you can break the concrete at some point, especially because that's a little tool or a gear mechanism icon rotating when we're there, which is usually the indication that you can interact with it somehow for some purpose, but I don't know what that is. Let's see. To think that a few years ago, Dahlia could have been standing at one of those windows, maybe hoping to see me. See, I already did this. There's nothing there. So. Trying to think of something we've not yet completed that we have at least some degree of tool to be able to complete, but I don't know. Like, I don't know, for example, what these symbols go to. I mean, we're writing them, but I don't know where they go, how we apply them. So, I don't know. Still working on that. Over here, there's a key we cannot open. We don't have, so we can't open that. Then here, there's another key. Don't have that either. And back one more. Here, there's like a plate we need to put on here, but don't have that. Didn't I see a similar hydrant box somewhere? Hydrant box. That was gas can. We used... Can't even zoom in on that anymore. We found this already and did that. Where was the... She says similar hydrant box, huh? It's not really a hydrant or anything in here. Can't be behind the... Well, it could be. We could be remembering behind the gate that's locked over here, but it's locked now, so I can't go back and check. She said, haven't I seen a similar hydrant box somewhere before we ever got into the greenhouse in the first place? So it's not going to be something in here she saw. Was it down below, maybe? I don't think so, but I don't remember now. Oops, hang on. Right. Nothing here. And in here she just says it's like in Heather's house. We had the one cutscene earlier where she looked in a little bit, looked inside with her head, but that's just a cutscene. Can't actually do so now. This was for keycard cloning. We already did that. Yeah, more batteries for that. We need a battery for this black light. I don't know where we're going to find a battery either for that. Not touching anything here anymore. Table looks heavy enough to kill me. Nothing there. Nothing there either. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything with this in this area. But since I'm here, it's not why I came here in the first place. But might as well not make an extra trip later. Alright. Battery would be nice. Well, sure, a lot of things would be nice. It'd be nice to know where the keys are. It'd be nice to know where I get that one plate. Um, hmm. And as a reminder, this is not the kind of game where you combine things in your inventory. This game does not have that feature. It's always applying to the environment. So, oops, not that. There's this still too. This Raven or whatever that's up here, but I can't do anything with it. There's this object, something metallic stuck up there, but I can't get to it. Oh, we can no longer zoom in here, so I guess we're fully done with the saw now. Used to be able to zoom in on that. Tried on this. This is locked. I've tried multiple things on it. Nothing ever works. Obviously, no batteries. I'm useless anyway. Nothing with that. Nothing with that. And I cannot light it on fire. So there's nothing here to do. Murky, creepy water. That'd be if you had a bucket or possibly a fishing pole, I guess, maybe. This yellow here probably is an object we need to retrieve, but I don't know how. We need a magnet or a fishing line, something like that, I think. We don't have either of those. Maybe my post could have been a blade, a statue of sacrifice. It's like there's another metallic object here, but it's missing now. But it's like I can grab, but I can't grab, so. Yeah, none of this stuff. Already tried a bunch of these too. On this, nothing. So, yeah, I said earlier on the stream, but if you hear the popping outside, it's people setting off fireworks because it's Independence Day in the United States of America today, which means there's a lot of that, and they're allowed in the state where I am. They're allowed to go like 2 days, something like 2 days before, and then like 2 days after, also. So this whole weekend, expect that on streams. It's not much I can do about it. They're not doing anything illegal, so kind of have to deal with it. We got everything from here. It would be kind of cool if, in addition to the symbols you need, if sometimes like her eyes glowed creepily or something while you're using this, that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, I didn't expect this with that to be a thing, but just in case. Still need this for him. Whoops. And I don't know where I find the combination for this. Of course. I already have all of this stuff. Whatever was in this room. I think I've got everything. At least pretty close. Oh, there we go. Oh! It lit up and showed me the pattern. Nice. I'm glad I tried that. Okay, let's go back over here. Using the levers, find the right arrangement of the stars. Okay. So we want the top, we want very top, down 2, down 1. Okay, 1, 1, 2. Yeah, games, they did a really good job, huh? Okay. Then I need 2 and 1 here. Yeah. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. This isn't facing the right way, I don't think. There's supposed to be able to be 3 here. There are only 2 hole spots. Oh, I can do... Hang on. Let's do this again. Back here, I pulled the wrong thing. Oh. It always resets? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'd entertain themselves after they don't taste bought the third installment. You start playing the first one. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do my shortcut, which is not cheating. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of the image so I don't have to tab back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'll just take the one if my screen grab software comes up. Here we go. Okay, we do this really fast. Okay, here. Oh, oh, that's right. This I have to do a print screen. It's that type of. That's fine. It's also okay. That. Okay. Whoops. So over here. All right. All right. So. Okay. So I think I want these two, and then. Oh, I see. Yeah. So like that? No, that's wrong. That's reverse. And then this. Okay, so we have 1 and 1, 2. This is only supposed to have 1 though. We bring it back around. I messed up. This is what I want. There. Rotate, rotate. Okay, so 1 here. And then well, this is a complicated puzzle. Okay. That's too far down. Okay, so that is what I want. Do one more actually. Now, that. That. No. Oh, it has to. I see. Damn, I messed that up. That. That. Okay, so this is correct. This. Okay, so this pulls them toward the center. So what I need to do is set up the outer rim so that it will be all set up to become the inner part that I need. Then I pull it in one. Then I set up the next one and I pull it in one. Boy, okay. So the inside needs to be this and this, these two, and then straight across. Just these two and this. That has to be, that's the inside. So what I want to do, inside, so this and that. Nope, I need to do it again. I need different orientation. There. No. It needs to be just these two and this one. What array? Here we go. 2, 3. Okay. So these two and this one is what I'll have here. So I pull this in one. Okay. Next, from the inside, I need this and this. So this, and these two. So here, and these two. So what? Do different orientation. Here we go, I think. Now rotate these. It's these two, but these aren't far enough up. Can I get a different orientation again? Oh, if I rotate these two all the way around, maybe that'll work. There we go. No. It needs to be this one, not these two, though. These are correct. So how do I... This one. This is the one. These two and these two. Okay. Pull this in one. That's the second level. Okay. Third level is this and this. So these two, one apart from each other. Oh, geez. So it's 1, 2, 3. 3 in a row here. Wait, is it that many? Hang on. Yeah, 1, 2. We're on the third. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one of the stars things is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. So we need these 4. So line these 4 up to those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. That's right. Yep. And then pull these in one. So 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, skip 1, 1. 1, 1. Okay, so I just need a different star orientation on the outside. Needs to be 1, 1, and 1. It says 4, so I need different outer orientation. This one. 1, 2, 3. Oh. No, I messed up. Hang on. I didn't mess up irrevocably. Oh, it's 4. It's not 3. Hang on. That one? This one. There we go. Whew. I had to figure out what the Silua, welcome. I had to figure out what the best way. I was like rotating. I'm trying to figure out what they did, and then I said, okay, I need to actually, because one of them pulls them inside toward the inner circle. I need to figure out the patterns from the inside out, do it one at a time, and it finally worked out. Okay, geez, that took me a bit to figure out. I was like, what am I doing? Oh yeah, okay. Don't listen to dolls achievement. Act 3. This actually just happened? Don't listen to dolls, huh? I don't really see how the globe is related to psychiatry, but other than that, it is beautiful. Looks like I can rotate the ships, but I'd rather not until I know how. The wood looks old and might not survive more than a few rotations. I see. The letter N. Why? Well, that's north if you're doing globe-related stuff, probably, right? Yeah, okay. So let's not do these yet. Let's see if there's anything to pick up, though. Probably not, but possibly. I mean, probably not in this zoomed-in screen. No, okay. Let's just do this. Emblem locked. I'm going to kill Chris. No time to read. Jack's almost here. Oh, right. This is a thing from the past again. A 0. A knife. Kniffy. Is that? Grab another piece. Pretty solid, be quicker to find the key, yeah. There's a button on one of the drawers. Oh, in one of the drawers, I see. Locked, but I know he keeps the key nearby. Food part 1. Knife. Button. 606. The button. Three. Emblem piece. Okay. Oh, 0638. We're not in this yet? Okay. I mean, I'm trying. It's, oh, maybe I just do that. I see. Key. There. Got that. This might be useful. If you want it done, part 3, achievement unlocked. Director memoirs. Okay, I'm not sure where that's going to come into play, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Tweezers. Hey, Phil Fox, welcome. Grab it. There we go. There wasn't a hand at first. I noticed something in Dahlia's file. It seems that her mother was the one who insisted on her internment. However, several times since she has attempted to remove her, and all those attempts were blocked by Professor Smith. Miss Stonehouse mentioned some strange today. Her other two daughters. Frankly, I'm surprised that someone in her condition is allowed custody. I'll mention it to Professor Smith. On one of the tapes, my mother mentioned she had to send Dahlia away. Turns out she changed her mind later. Why? Did they try to make me and Heather take me and Heather away too? Why did they try to ruin our lives? Yeah, so as a reminder... okay, well, hello and good night. Hope you have a good sleep. As a reminder, our character's name is Holly. We had a twin sister named Heather and another sister named Dahlia. I don't know if Dahlia was actually supposed to be another part of the group, so like we were triplets, or if she's just like another sister. Heather was our twin for sure, at least, if not a triplet. It's like a compass rose, yeah. Can't turn it right now. Probably need the actual rose in the middle to do it, I would guess. Books with initials and nothing else. Apparently, these are memoirs of the past directors of the asylum. I doubt that I'd find anything of immediate use for me in there. However, the books actually feel strange. They're a little too heavy and seem to click once put back on the shelf. So we need one more, I guess, for here. Are they all dead? Heather, our twin, is dead. Dahlia also is dead. She died during her time in this asylum where we are. Our mother also is dead. She died at our family home at some point in the past. So we're like, I think Holly, are like the only member of our family left alive. I think. Not 100% on that, but I think so. Why is this? One sec. I fix my headphones. The wire's all twisted. Just do it like this. Let it rotate to where it wants to be, so it won't be twisted. All right. Anyway, so that's kind of, we don't know otherwise. That like I don't think we have any information on her father. Other, like in part 1 of the game. So this is True Fear Forsaken Souls part 2. This game is. So in the game that was part 1, I think that she mentioned that her father growing up had a happy marriage with her mom. I think. I'm not 100% on that, but I think so. But that's about all we know about her dad. We don't really know like anything else. So it's kind of, I don't know if it's part of the greater mystery of what we're trying to figure out or not. I'm not sure. But so there's one more book over here we need. Another Jack Smith. Jack. The more I learn about Jack, the less I can picture him as an evil person. But he did murder so many people in cold blood. This is the guy in the bonus chapter at the end of the first game, basically where we were trying to enter the kind of like the welcome center to the asylum or whatever. And there was the guy, Jack, this guy, had murdered a bunch of people there. And that was outside of the actual asylum itself. Basically, Dahlia, my understanding from what was said in that chapter, that bonus chapter, was that Dahlia had already died and she was haunting the place. He kept seeing her and he thinks, I'm not saying she did, but his interpretation of what went on was that Dahlia kind of moved him to start killing people, like made him go insane and then made him start killing people, supposedly. So, Jack, the more I learn about Jack, the less I can picture him as an evil person. But he didn't murder so many people in cold blood. Was it in cold blood? Was it even Jack? From what I found out, he was protective of Dahlia, tried to pass her the tapes. Am I starting to see him differently because of this and his relationship with Mother? I do wish she would have met someone strong and protective like him. But he was the killer. There were no doubts about it. But then again, does an investigation even mean anything if they still couldn't find the bodies? Okay, and we can't do that until we get like a star compass symbol. Something along those lines, anyway. This is a key ring. I can't get a grip on it, not with my bare hands. Tweezers and get something out, I guess. What do we get? Seriously? Another key? How many keys does one employee have to carry? So we use the tweezers just so that we know that we need a key, I guess. What the crap? Alright, well, whatever, I guess. Those tweezers went away fast. Oh, that's this again? Okay. Wonder if I can get up there. We open that door, probably can, but we cannot open it right now. Okay. Perfect. So all it's time to get into here, and we still don't know how to do anything in here almost. Another book we need from there. Okay, so we progressed by opening a new room. Don't know why the key ring is useful. Previously, we just grabbed keys as we go. So I don't know what that's going to do for us. Oh, it left? It finally left. I guess it was just so much time it needed to pass. I don't know how to get it down, but okay, that's good. Keyring doesn't make sense for there. We need to, I think, get this and get this to fall, and we can grab whatever is up there. Still nothing. Interesting. I doubt this goes here. Yeah. We need another medallion. We obviously don't have that medallion from that one puzzle we just did, because that was in the past. It was like a memory or something, and we ended up with the book as a result of it. I think more realistically, it was probably supposed to be like, we saw the book, it had a flash and showed us a memory, and then we grabbed the book. I think is more probably what it's looking, or what it's meaning. None of this stuff. I don't know if we're supposed to do anything with that or not. All it currently says is that it happened recently. Wait, there was here? Sap is thicker and stickier than glue. So we might be able to use it to glue something. I wonder if we find like a broken medallion, we use it to seal it together, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to remember that, though. We can get some of the sap, it looks like. Oh, you know what? I wonder if now that there's this, if I use this on this part. Doesn't work. There's something else. Okay, so I think we're gonna need something. Either we'll take something that needs to be glued and apply it there, or we're gonna need a container. Probably doesn't look like we really need to pull it out because these would have otherwise pulled, pulled the torn part of the tree apart more. Still nothing there. Oh, we can't get through now? Interesting. An axe? Someone just planted this axe. Someone is really here. Box has been cracked open and the gears are missing now. This just happened? The axe is real. I had to touch it to believe. Cold. I'm in an abandoned asylum at night. I've had an accident. I've seen things which could have been anything at all, really. But now there's this. Not a shape, not a shadow, not even a terrifying apparition. Someone or something has just planted this very real axe in the panel. Yeah. Grab some gears. 1 of 8. Oh, lovely. So we need to find a whole bunch more, I guess. Oh, 2, 3, 4. I guess they're going to make it easy on me. Okay, I'm not complaining. 5, 6. Well, easier than it would have been. I've stopped finding pieces, though, suddenly. Am I supposed to still be in this zoom in to find more? No idea. It's feeling like no. I don't think so. 6. It's not letting me zoom in, so I don't think there's anything more there. I think I was right, but there are not any more currently. Where were the other two? Huh? Where are the other two gears be? They just like flew away. Decided it was time to go on vacation or something. Yeah, I don't understand why the other two are. Huh. How are the other gears not close by? so confused. What, wouldn't they be at least in the ballpark? Oh, another I missed this before. So here's Dahlia. Dahlia, my sister. When I found Mother's tapes, I was hurt. My life turned upside down, but deep down, I don't think that I fully believed it. Not all of it. Not the part about the asylum or the conspiracy. Mother was increasingly unstable before her death. I feel so bad now. If it wasn't for that photo in the guard booth, I would probably not have gone any further. My sister was here and she was kept here against her will, and they did lie to Mother. Why? But I am not seeing the other two gear pieces, so bon chance à moi. Um, strange. I think it's pretty clear I need a handle or something for this. And again, you cannot combine things, so even though it's would normally probably not work anyway, you cannot try like combining the screwdriver with this or anything. I've got to be on the wrong trail to find more. It's got to be just around here somewhere. I just am missing. Let's not even go for it. It's just zoom in, I guess. Need two more pieces, and then you can do a gear in there, maybe. Um, Man, I don't know. Okay, well, let's see if I can find either a battery for this, or a handle for this, or a key, I guess. I suppose I'll probably somehow happen upon the other two gear pieces whenever. I'm trying to think if there's a workbench somewhere where I can do anything with the axe. Doesn't look like it. There's down here, but it's not really a workbench. Over here, this seat is like no longer accessible. There is in here, kind of, up the control room over here. There's this, but you can't really do anything with that. That totally looks like it's a handle, but I guess not. It's more like a leg from the table, like a spare leg or something. So this cobweb here is more the same thing as there. Excuse me. I tear when I yawn, so I frequently look like I'm crying or something. I yawn a lot. Um, like a single yawn will make me tear. Doesn't have to be a lot, so. Nothing to zoom in here. It's just comments on it being the journalist's bag or for the camera or whatever. So it's backing out. I see. Yeah, so there must not be anything there. I don't know where we're gonna find a handle though. I'm trying to think of the different places around the asylum we've seen so far. I don't remember a handle or anything similar being lying around. I thought maybe the greenhouse would be my bet, but it would be a good bet or a decent bet, but I didn't see anything while I was there. See, this over here looks like a handle, but it's not. I think it's a lid to this box. um, um, I don't know. See, I think if I have a handle, I could probably use the axe on this. Oh, there's. Looks like someone's collecting sap. I could too if I had a bucket to hang there. I see. So I actually need a bucket instead of what I was thinking before. Let me see if I can get a little help from walk through. See what I'm missing. We're in Act 3. Take the keyring. Okay. Get all that stuff. Good. Where is this? That's also in there? I don't remember seeing anything that looked like that. Let me see. Must have missed some wood paneling or something. So here, 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 here. Not here, but there's apparently some part of the floor. Oh, over here. Yeah, yeah. That's silly. So if I do this, there we go. I was wondering. Gear 7. Elevator punch card. Oh, now we can go upstairs. I see. I'd forgotten this was here. I saw it when we first came through, but I'd forgotten it was there. Okay, so let's go here. What fell to the ground was a ladder. Grab that. Oh, I wonder. I don't know, but I wonder if that will let me work out this. What if I do this? Ha ha! We can get on the roof. Finally! All the different ladders, the whole game so far. Finally got one that gets me to the roof. Cup. Crate is blocking the light. No, just box cutter probably, right? There we go. Ruh-roh. I'd be able to see the something smashed down there too now. Debris from what used to be block, or debris, however you say it, from what used to be block A of the asylum. It could be something interesting, but I really don't want to poke in there with my bare hands. Wasn't there just some writing? Did she not just barely? Maybe it's the journey? Okay. Let's just progress through this. I've done a little bit of this. We'll just read starting from here. What an impressive hall. It doesn't look like a hospital. Almost like a temple. There are two hallways. One heads to a giant starred door. A door at the end of such a corridor is bound to be important. I saw something move in the trees. I've seen her follow me or hide, but never wait for me. There's no way I am going out there in the dark. That's when all the lights went off. I heard an old typewriter in one of the rooms upstairs. It was typing by itself. I found paper and the typewriter filled an entire page. I saw keys pressed, lines changed, and then it stopped. It looked like a conversation between the journalist and the typewriter? Was he crazy and talking to himself? The typewriter told him to find a lens and a book in the entrance. The line took me here, a greenhouse. Another building that doesn't look like it belongs in an asylum. Like it had a different hidden purpose. It's almost fitting for such magnificence and knowledge to lay undisturbed. Although I could swear that I heard screams from below the globe in the center. Probably the mind, or my imagination. Still, it does seem that there is more to this room than meets the eye. Right. Get, what is this, a bracelet? A couple of bracelets. An entire building goes up in flames. Only 4 patients left, and no one is even talking about rebuilding. Instead, they are installing that creepy living statue in the greenhouse and electrocuting the 3 to near death every day. All of us, a creepy girl sits on the floor with her toys and watches. Hates that brat. And now there's a creepy guard, Jack, defending her. He saw me push her down the hall and gave me one of those stares. He scares me. He used the word creepy 3 times. I wonder if it's his lack of vocabulary, or if this is the only word that comes to mind here. Igor does make a point, though. It all sounds suspicious. So, Jack was defending Dahlia. I don't know what to think of him anymore. And a planned piece. Okay. Sure, if you say so. That's too dark again. Oh, can I rotate this? Hang on. What if I can rotate this at all? Rest in position. I'll frame break it if I force it too much. So maybe I need like oil or something. Okay. Let's go back to the greenhouse. Not the greenhouse. Okay. Wrong place. Let's go back to this library room or whatever. Just need to learn which book I need. Okay. Huh. I don't know. Oh, got a wedge. Oh, that might work on this. We'll get hit with a hammer, and I happen to have a hammer here. We got a time capsule. Is that a time capsule? They're made to be open years into the future. Countdown indicates a little under 10 years. Okay, I don't know what we do with the time capsule, but maybe these bracelets too. Were there bracelets missing from a statue? I feel like there might have been. Oops, not here. This. Oh. We already got from this statue, I guess, earlier, so we cannot zoom in on it anymore. There was one that had bracelets. Oh, yeah, this one. There we go. Very nice. And now that could potentially go. Oh, cutscene. So she's happy to see us, apparently. This actually just happened? I saw her look at me and enter the room. The door closed, and even if I dreamed it all up, how did all the windows break at the same time? Whatever it is definitely real. Should I run or follow? Listen, sweetie. Listen. In any horror game or movie or TV show or whatever, when you see the creepy spirit and it screams at you in rage, you run. You run hard, you run fast, you force yourself to parkour up a wall or whatever. Get out of there. Don't follow the creepy girl that just broke all the glass around. Just saying. I've seen too many horror movies. This is going to end in tears for you, honey. I hate broken glass. No way I'll walk over it. Oh, so I can't. I probably need to put this in here, but I can't because I have less glass here. Oh, we didn't complete the gears. I didn't even realize we completed the gears. So we can probably go back to... Let's go away from where the scary girl was. And let's go back to this. And this. Replace the gears to fix the mechanism. Okay, and some of them take squares, and some of them take triangles. So let's do... Triangle. Does not reach. This one. That'll reach. Circle. Medium size. Okay. Circle that size. Square. No. Oh. Okay. That. Tiny circle. Square. No. That. There we go. And then this square. No. This one's bigger. Yeah. And then this one in between. No, that's also wrong. Let's put that back here. So I need something else. I need like probably a square. I might need 4 more gears. I might need to put them all. So we still have to find more. Yeah, she didn't look like the type that likes to be followed. She's like, come at me, bruh. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. Yeah. What else can we wedge apart? Well, our little prissy Holly doesn't want to walk over the glass anyway, so you know. Um, so we're not gonna like look at that as for clues or something. It's not there. Plan P. There's the one place. I mean, we still have to open the doors again since we cannot squeeze through right now. So we get the rest of the gears and then open the doors again. But upstairs in Block B, there is the room on the side, or sorry, the beginning of the hall on the side of the first room, where it says it looks like there was a plan, there was a schematic or something that used to go there, or not a schematic, but a floor plan. That's probably part of this. We need to probably piece that all together at some point. So for the glass, I need to find like a push broom or something. I don't know what else she would want to do with that. And we need probably some, like I said before, some kind of oil for this. She doesn't want to really mess with it and potentially break it so it won't turn. But I don't remember any oil being in the anything like the greenhouse or anything. Oh, I don't know that I want water, but if I do, then this would be the spot to get it from, I think. I do want some water, apparently. Okay. Cold water. Used for stuff and things since the dawn of time. It's not be with this, is it? Try something else. Do a blade statue of sacrifice. No, not that. Yes, I don't know. I don't want to just walk on the broken glass. It's not like I have shoes and it won't hurt me. It's totally a problem. Um, she's pretty vehement about not wanting to move these or touch these again. So I don't think I think we're done over here. I think this end. Let's see. Something on the roof of the trailer. Yeah, yeah. Nothing to try to break up or whatever, remove the rust. Yeah, I don't know. Um, Let me turn off my fan. It's getting a little too much cold. um, she did specifically say a bucket earlier, so I'm guessing the cup would not have worked anyway. Not here. It's a medallion we need. There we go. And then hammer. There's the medallion. That's what we needed for that. Here, back here, back here. What now? One of the faces is missing. Of course it is. There's always something more. I don't remember seeing anything for a face. So, figure that out at some point, I guess. Lucky I didn't destroy the whole thing. Yeah, seriously. That might be it for that thing, though. I don't know if there's going to be anything else here. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. That'd have been sitting there for forever, though. Oh, there's this. We got a bucket. Hey, and a bronze sword. Are we gonna duel Dahlia? That should be the name of the game. Dueling Dahlia. Yeah, that crashed here, so now this is broken. That's why this is here. This was locked, but that was the way you opened it, basically, was to knock that thing, and then this came down. Okay, that's fair. That's interesting. Okay. Well, we can go to the greenhouse and get the bucket of sap, I think. Bucket of resin. Raison d'etre. Bronze sword, is that also missing from the statue? I don't think so. I don't know where that's gonna go. Interesting. Okay. Is that there? Oh, and now I got a compass rose. Hey! It's all coming together, baby. Compass rose was... Yeah. Here, right? No. There was a thing with several wheels to turn. Where was that? Was that not in this room? Oh, it's here. Yeah, there we go. Rotate the image rings to assemble the image. Red sails west, white sails. Red sails west, white sails north. Or is it northwest? It is north. So I guess we have a clue, but not enough clues total. I guess. Yeah, I guess we don't have enough. We know some of it. Said, whoops. Red sails west, white sails north. Or northwest. So we would rotate these. So red sails will be west. White sails, or no, sorry. Red sails north. No, red sails west. White sails north, yeah. So white sails this way. Red sails would need to move over here. But I guess we don't know where the blue and the, I guess, green, dark green sails go. So we need to find those still. Yeah, this over here is where this plan would go. But she's too worried about the glass right now. All right, well, I think it's a good place to stop for now. We're going to leave that here. Made a lot of progress. I only need to look one thing up in the walkthrough, and that was pretty much because I had not noticed a panel. That's my own fault. So, I guess that's going to do it. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. Appreciate the support. Silhouette, Monmouth, Faux Fox, anybody else who's watched. Appreciate it. I will talk to you guys again soon. In about 12 hours from now, we'll be doing more of that indie game, Seek Light Through Darkness. And then, of course, tomorrow night, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.